Hello YouTube, it's William. Welcome to another Willow Talk. Understanding the why. I think that's a lot of times is left out of forums and things about this thing of ours, this bushcraft community. What brought this on? It's been coming on for a while now, but last night I brought it back up. Dave Canterbury did a seminar somewhere. I don't know the location. It's about an hour long. Fantastic seminar, fantastic discussion. Brought up some fantastic points, and if you can find it on YouTube, it was a prepper seminar, and he talked about going tool heavy rather than food heavy. I guess is a good way of putting it. And he and I mean, we totally agree on that. But anyway, understanding the why. Let's get back to that. He brought up the story of someone who was a long hunter and got into an altercation with some Indians and broke the stock of his rifle, and he sat up all night carving a new stock for his rifle with a jackknife rather than his belt knife. And the point was conserving resources, because he wanted to save that knife, keep that sharp knife for processing game and things like that. And you say, well, that was the why. Well, not really. Why did he want to conserve the edge of the knife? Was it because the knife was so hard to sharpen? Was it because that he was concerned of wearing it out? I mean, you're going to wear out a butcher knife. It would take years and years and years of sharpening to wear it out. Maybe the steel was so soft that it wouldn't take that long to wear it out. Didn't hold an edge that long. The carbon steels of that day were simple carbon steels at the best, and I don't know if they held an edge like the ones today hold an edge. So back to the why. Why did he want to? Maybe finding a rock in the river to sharpen it with was a pain that he didn't want to go through. Maybe that was it. Maybe sharpening this blade was more tedious than sharpening a little jackknife. Maybe that jackknife was easier to sharpen. I don't know. There's probably several different reasons why this individual did that. But the reasons that he had for not doing that, do they apply to today? I don't know. I mean, we have crucible steels. We have little sharpening implements that we can carry in our pocket, like this little Falcon Even DC3. Again, the knife steels that we use are far superior to the ones that they had available at that day. So we need to take what our forefathers did and learn from that, but we also have to ask why. Why did they do that? It's just like George Washington Sears, you know, he had the Holy Trio, which was a axe, a double bit axe, and a belt knife, and a little folding jackknife. Why did he do that? And he explains in his book why he did that. But does that situation apply to us today? I don't know. That's a personal question that you have to answer yourself. Me personally, I want as many knives as I can get, many cutting implements as I can pack. I mean, that's just me. I'd rather have something and not need it than need something and not have it. And if my pack gets too heavy, I can decide what to do with it at that point. Not make a decision haphazardly at the house and leave it. To me, that doesn't make sense, but that's me. So just something to think about. when you hear guys talk about this and say that that's the way our ancestors did it and that's good enough for me, well, why did they do it that way? Maybe that was the best thing that they had available. They always wanted the best equipment that they could possibly get. For instance, George Washington Sears traveled many miles to find someone who could make the double bit axe that he wanted. He was always improving his kit, is my point. And we should be doing the same thing. Just because our ancestors used simple carbon steel knives doesn't mean that that's what we have to use. We should use the best steels that we have available, that we can afford, that we can get, that suits our needs. I mean, that's what we should be using. So, anyway, think about the why. Why did they do it that way? Another case in point was, instead of rubbing sticks, once matches were discovered thousands of years ago, they went to matches. Instead of doing sticks, once flint and steel was discovered, they went to flint and steel. So they always grabbed on to the better technology. And we should do the same. We should not dwell in the past. We should learn from the past, but we should also grab on to the future and see if that applies to us. See if it works for us. So that's all I have to say. That's about the why. So you guys get in the backyard, whittle on a stick, build a fire, take a child with you. Teach that child how to whittle on a stick, use a knife properly. If you do, take plenty of Band-Aids and lots of knives. We'll catch you again soon.